I love this music. That is all. This court is adjourned. I knew it. Oh, I knew it. It was too easy. This guy just admitted to murdering people. I feel like if I say no, we're not gonna go anywhere, so I'm gonna fake it till we make it. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof. Oh, I have to show proof. What? He was the murderer! Guilty! Guilty! And then I'll probably get off because I don't want to start another trial tonight. I don't. Ooh, my elbows are popping. This is it, Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. Oh, Jesus. What's the big idea? So sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. Hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Well, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. I'd like you on your way out. I'm dead. If you don't want to start episode 5 tonight, yeah, no. I will leave it on the cliffhanger and then we will call it. We will just have a not as long stream tonight, which is fine. Guys, thank you for the 45 bits! Appreciate you as always. Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? I have no fear. As promised, I've captured a runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Yeah, we gotta fix that. I need the bits coming down, you know? I need the bits. Thank you for the 200 bits, though. I appreciate you as always. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got all the way in, I feel pretty good. But it has to be a lie. He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Alright. Make it rain, girl, make it rain. Make it rain, girl, make it rain. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Oh, right, very well. We've reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be on to sounds by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right, thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring in the witness to the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop at the lake, where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. This guy's weird. Yeah, this was the last episode of the original release of the game. Yes and no? Okay. Oh, so I'm kind of going through this pretty nice then. Okay. I don't know if it's but I did find it frustrating at parts. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. I'm really sorry for just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figure I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. It's technically the last part of the portion of the game, if you will, but the 5th trial takes place after this one. Okay. So then, like, so after the 5th trial then, or the 5th episode, like, it's the next game? In the trilogy? Right? Is this what this means? I actually didn't look up this game that well. Yeah, he has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi and I'm gonna prove it! I love Phoenix. I think he's so great. Yeah, correct. Okay. Wow, we're making progress. Hi. Like I did, but I wasn't running away. I went to buy some food. Nothing to do with this. Liar. Get him. The original attorney ended on this trial. Okay, which kind of makes sense flow-wise. I guess it was like a good, like everything connected pretty well. It was good. You've lost much of your memory, isn't that correct? Ah, yep, seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not knowing your memory, or not having your memory. You know exactly who you are. Persona, yeah, because we were gonna play either this game or Persona 4, and they were like tied basically, so, you know? You claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in his head? That's impossible. I'm glad you came to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue. This one too is motive things. I don't like your attitude. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edward and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over again. You can call the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question, but does this really have anything to do with the current case? Yes, it does. Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Liar! Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there was a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh ho ho, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name. Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh, Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. Biggest judge would have heard of it. Such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I hate this guy. It's the finger thing I fucking hate. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof, and allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. I really wish Phoenix would have copied the fucking letter, but whatever. I have to do it now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you gonna prove it? How are you gonna prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, take this man's fingerprints, then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on the file from Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Tush, tush, tush. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What do you mean no fingerprints? How do you know that? Why do you know that? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. Wait, how do you know that you worked at a chemical plant? What? Okay, you sneak. You burn your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, this has no fingerprints. I guess we won't be able to prove his identity. No! Well, what would you do, Mr. Wright? It seems the case has been decided, no? No. I know everything. I just can't prove it. I can't lose. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we gonna do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps we have to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief? Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner. Wait a second. Let's examine his parrot. Wait, can we? Can we? Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up to his proposal. What? Oh my, proposal. Exactly, Your Honor. I'd like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Why are we putting the parrot on the stand? Order! Order! Very well. What do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please, be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes out of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes, I'm doing it! There was a case in Michigan, I think, back when I was in law school where they admitted a parrot's testimony into evidence! Because hearsay evidence can only come from humans and parrots aren't human! I'm dead! I'm dead! We'll cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrots. She's my last chance. At least I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. I'm dead. I think we got this fucking parrot. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me. Must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, or testify for us. Hi, Slam! How have you been? Hello, hello, hello! Squawk, squawk. Oh, that's their only fucking testimony? Oh my god. Okay. Alright, what are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. I really don't know. We just press, obviously, hello, hello. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? What's your name? Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly, Polly. Fuck, fuck. Mr. Wright, I think we established that the parrot's name is Polly. Let's do that, name the owner. Wait, sorry. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Yeah. Ha! Fascinating. You claim the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluff a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, prove that the parrot's name... Oh, fuck. Fuck, it does? It does? I was meeting Kaito? So cute. Okay, I don't think it's this photo or this bullet. What's in here? Oh, Polly Jenkins! Polly Jenkins! Polly Jenkins! Polly Jenkins! That's quite a large file you have there. Which page this proof is on? Show us or stop wasting our time. Please show us the page. Is it the suspect data? Suspect data, because his fiance's name is Polly, so he's the suspect. Objection! It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiance committed suicide. See? Indeed does say that, yes. What was the fiance's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiance who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see, I guess that is possible. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix, right, does that make you my granddaughter's fiance? She's only 7 years old. Alright, more evidence. We need more. Fuck. Okay, the dot doesn't make sense. Let's press. Can we press this again? You can press it multiple times? Okay. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. What's the safe number? Huh? The safe? Why? Polly, what's the number of the safe in the shack? 122. Oh, that's the date! What a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you're not claiming that number has something to do with the caretaker. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha, ridiculous. How can the number to the safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link? Where's the file again? What is the obsession you have with that case, Mr. Wright? Where in this file is something related to that safe number? The case summary. The date of which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th? Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah, he used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card number to 0001 because I'm number one. That has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. Okay, why would you say that? Oh my god. That's enough. I think we reach a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately! Tell him, in your face. Yeah, big brain. Witness, tell us your name. Wait, this witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. I have accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think, finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Wow. Order. Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? He said, yes, it was me, I did it! They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. Brad! I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. Anyway, okay, hold on. Alrighty, this guy just admitted to murdering people. Salmon, veggies, sinigang powder mix, that's it. I need more than that. Bestie, I'm not gonna remember. How long do I cook it for? You know, how much water? Sometimes, I need to make sinigang has to be sour as fuck. Use them salmon steak cut. Do I go to the butcher for that? I've never talked to the meat butcher guy. I don't know anything. I'm trying though, I wanna get better, you know? Alright, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought it was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have a revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Omar. You would be talking about me. Yeah, just go to the counter and be like, yo, give me 4 of them. What if it's expensive? Is salmon expensive right now? Lugao? Oh, lugao sounds flyer. Soups, you know, soup season. Juan Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error for his confession. Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Water will depend on how much salmon and veggies you got. I just be winging it. Okay, well, not all of us are chefs, bestie. I'm sorry. I don't know. No, the tradesies. You can get the farm-raised salmon for cheap usually. Innocent in this case. What I'm calling. So you were cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why is Von Karma not saying anything? Very well. Court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Interesting. There's something fishy about this, though. That is all. This court is adjourned. I knew it. Oh, I knew it. It was too easy. It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we ever heard, Yada Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell him he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell him he killed his own dad. Oh, what do I do? You know what? You know what? I think we let him say his piece. He's been holding this on for 15 years. This is my place to interfere. Nick, are you sure there's nothing we can do about it? It's his problem now. Obviously, he's been thinking about this for the past couple of days. He's got to get this shit off his chest. For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yada Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for the DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. You know he's standing. Why do you stand like that? Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitation runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Taking with Kiana streams? Maybe. Maybe. Bro, point at yourself? No, you're not wrong. I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy. Just crazy. Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court records once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight's just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Miles Edward has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examination. Okay. I just run this by the book. I'm doing alright. How are we feeling? I'm upset about this camera angle, but we will work on it. You know, we're working on it. Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. The Melly's saying goodnight, Pasty! Well, back when I came in, yeah, but it's not hitting the sour, but it's good. It's good. Good night, Joey. I'll bother you later. The glizzy wizard himself. When Edward was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. Alright, let's hear the testimony. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As he went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. Oh, So stupid. And until now, you thought the memory was a dream? We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please? Yes, Your Honor. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me read this again. Let me read the case file. The air in the elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of the incident. No clues found at the scene. Defense attorney trapped in elevator returning from a lost trial with son, Miles Edgeworth, age of 9. 1 bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. There it is. 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 Okay. Because when he says a single... I'm going to argue, and something heavy fell on my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted him to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot. It said there was 2. It said there was 2. It said there was 2. Your Honor, that statement contradicts his evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Objection overruled. What? How was I wrong? Okay, what did I not do? What did I... this one? Did I do it too early? Because that happens sometimes, I guess. It's this one, right? Are you sure you only heard 1 gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard that shot and then a scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at the file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence. Unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles' testimony? Wait, I just read it. Was it the victim data? Victim data, I think. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard 1 gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. Which doesn't make sense, but whatever. So who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. I hate when he does the stupid little finger thing. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with the incident. What? I see. Do you have a point, Mr. Wright? The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot had something to do with the case? I feel like if I say no, we're not gonna go anywhere, so I'm gonna fake it till we make it. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof. Oh fuck, I have to show proof. What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. You have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident. Why is this, fucking... Okay, wait, this is of the actual incident. Let's check. Is it the window? Like, why would there be two get shot through the window? Like, cause they found a bullet through in his heart, right? And it went through the window. Is this what it is? Make it, make it! Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime, 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. The photo proves 2 shots were fired where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Okay, well, this one for sure. Contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired the second shot. See, you found it, right? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember that defendant lost consciousness after the shots he fired rang out? In conclusion, he must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look at once more the DLC incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Look what's written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. Second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was fired by his own son. That is the truth. Wait, so there's no evidence or there is evidence? I don't understand. I thought there was no evidence found, but then how do you know there's a bullet? I'm confused. What? What? Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon has fired twice the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It's highly likely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. Really? Really? It's unlikely? Whatever. The single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. How did this happen? I don't believe the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? The second bullet wasn't there, and there aren't any conjectures. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You have to get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. when I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. I was certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I'm just wrong to think it could be that simple. It's stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick. Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found in the scene of the crime. Shot by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I'd like to ask one more thing about Edgeworth for passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. So, you killed your father, though it was not your intention? Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepting the guilt. Very well. Runs out today, therefore I must pronounce it right here. Today. Right now. Does anyone have any objections? Mine's going blank, can't find the words? Objection! Oh, you got me fucked up! No, we're not losing confidence. Come on, Your Honor. I object. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? Nick. I don't know, this case is perfect. Oh no. The second bullet. What? What did you just say? Nothing. Someone took it, see? Wait, Your Honor. Second bullet. It existed. But we just heard proof that it didn't exist. I realized that, Your Honor. Someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. The murderer? Then tell us who this murderer is. I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal just took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? Oh, this is where the metal detector comes in! Wait, was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? I don't think so. But it's true. The murderer, what does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Oh, okay. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance, I want Phoenix Wright to talk like that in the anime. He doesn't talk like this in the anime? Or? Wait, I really want him to, though. It's so great. For instance, what? Like, I like whenever he talked like his thoughts in blue. Maybe the bullet hit the murderer? The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there, you know? But what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder, the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside. Yeah. Oh. Interesting. The two men fight inside the elevator. I mean, it's shot through the door, so... But who fucking did it? I don't know who did it. It hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. The murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defensor I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it, deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There were no murderers. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Ghostbrig said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth set a blow to his perfect trial record. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. An unusual event for the man. Did Von Karma do it? The first and last vacation he's taken. What if Von Karma didn't take the vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? What? He was the murderer! He's the one who shot Gregory! It was Von Karma! No, not Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that murder came from outside. Can you give us the name of the suspect? Fuck it, we say it! Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. Von Karma! Von Karma! I love this music. You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Ugh, you don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst of my objection? Still Condor, you're in here? How are you feeling, friend? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident, yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without a reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Give me the metal detector! Pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out yourself. Wait, what does that mean? Give me the metal detector! Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Evidence! Always? You're the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, why was he okay losing this case, right? And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. I can't believe I should have read that in my head first. I'm sorry, you didn't hear that. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Give me this metal detector. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I asked, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. Why don't you marry the evidence? Von Karma, take your clothes. No, stop. 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 You don't mean... I do. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. This is a spicy case! Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We can use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Look at this man sweating. Ooh, fuck you. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside of you. Guilty! Guilty! Order! 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 Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use a metal detector. Judge, I call for suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. There's so many objections, we love it! The statute of limitation runs out of this case today! It was you who said we had to end right here, right now. Get his ass, get his ass. Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Ah! There it is. Still Condor, you didn't hear that. You didn't see that. You didn't hear me say that. It redacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma, you? It was you? I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Apparently not. Indeed, there was a bullet in my shoulder. However, that has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. I hate this guy. Ugh. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? Your stupid ass finger. I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright, well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's... Oh, we have bullets! We have bullets! We have bullets! We have bullets! Let me see, 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 let me see. I think I have it. I got the proof. I got the proof. Let me get your ass. Ooh, I'm ready, because I hate this guy, the stupid little finger thing. Ooh, I hate him. What? You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof! What? Who would have thought you could dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. Yes, I can! And here's my final proof. Okay, which bullet is it though? Is it this bullet? This bullet. This bullet. A bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. Yeah, they make bullshit. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? Oh, I think we have an ad. Okay, I'll wait. Okay, you may recall the term came up with the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with the weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One bullet, the bullets removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun, the very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Look at this man sweating. Fuck you. Mr. Von Karma, will you let us remove the bullet from your shoulder? Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those of this bullet. Lean! Oh, Lean, I'm cooking his ass right now. I'm fucking... Fuck this guy. Thank you for the resub, though. I appreciate you. Hope you've been well. What are you doing up so late? And solve this case once for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Yeah! Edgy, thanks for the lurk. Look at all these fucking words. Oh no, Spacey, I'm sorry. That scream, I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Oh dang, so Edgeworth accidentally shot Van Karma. Oh shit. Quiet, I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. Bang. It's this game I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma. So it was you! You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record! And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death! This man's crazy. Imagine like a lion roar and scream, the lion was German, I'm dead. I knew good and well he did this. Yeah! No, this whole time, 15 years, this man was all like, oh, it's unsolved. We don't know who did it. Bitch. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. Edgeworth didn't catch him! Whatever. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth. Dead. It was a shock like none I've ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Oh, this is what's his face perspective. I got you. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out in the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. So you had a gun? I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. Huh? In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tis, tis, tis. Who would have thought another man would have come to open the elevator door? Judge. What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. It appears that we have come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, yes, Your Honor, you were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. Yes! This court finds the defendant Miles Edgeworth not guilty! Yeah, we fucking did it! We did it! Hi, Fiasco! Hi, Glinting! Welcome in! That is all. This court is adjourned. What do you mean that is all? Wait, what's his face? Hello? What's gonna happen to Von Karma? Hello? Does he get time? What's happening? Hello? Hello? The statute of limitations! Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He pretended to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right? Yeah. I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try. Thank you. I see. Thank you, right? You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. Just got you there. Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you 1 pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoa! Look at his face! I hear whooping. I feel foolish. Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all. Lotta! You were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats! Thank you, y'all, very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your head in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick! My life is over! Why the sad face, Larry? What happened? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Keonce. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you came along tonight too? Oh, you come along tonight too? I can't talk. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks, looking forward to it. Yo, Nick, that's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think it'll be fine, Larry. Right? Yeah, what's up? The envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's 38, right? Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not little, but it's not a lot. Did Larry steal the fucking money? Nick, wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? 38? No. No, Larry, it was you? What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But it doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came to school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. And everyone's good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure isn't anything turn of events, huh? Edgeworth? You should have told me. No, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. What does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if I only had known, I've become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. The longest time I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor and part of the punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Wanna switch, right? Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Photo time, let's go! And after that, dinner's on me. Oh, you really want some pay for our dinner. I love that. Edward Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Oh, I'm dead. Oh yeah, December 29th. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5? Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? No, a letter. What's going on? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless, so I decided to go back to my training. I became a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Why are you gonna leave like that? That's fucked up. Goodbye? What time is it? God, the first trains from the mountains have already left to the station. I shouldn't leave without saying goodbye. Unbelievable. I guess I'm too late. Hey, Nick, Maya? So, you're leaving? Yeah, it's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Yeah, we need you, huh? Wait, what? I never could have saved Edge without your help, huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yeah, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick, but you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. I didn't do anything! All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? It's the bullet! A bullet? Why don't we have this evidence still, by the way? But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me. Nick, thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to go back to my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run the office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. Oh, glad she's coming back. That keeps that thing on him. Thanks, Nick. Wow, we really did it! That's so good, so my story ends. I'm turning a new page. And say goodbye to the novice fence attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins, with the same old crazy cast of the characters. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. I had a bad feeling about this. Objection! Objection! Wow! Wow! Hey pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Wait, I really love these characters! Ah, they're so great! I feel like Japanese stories do a really good job at making you like people. Or dislike. Like, they're really good at it. Like, I love these characters, or I'm like, no, fuck this guy. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like a short time you spend with them. And like, same thing with like Yakuza. Like, I was like, ew, I don't like this guy. Or like, you know, I like fell in love with other characters. And even Bayonetta, I'm just like, wow, I really love them, you know? Like, they're really good at like the personalities for me. Or I don't, it's just, ooh, right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. They draw you in or they piss you off instantly? Yeah! No, they're really good at that. I'm like, dang, I just want to punch this guy in the face. Like, he's got a really punchable face, you know what I mean? Even the most goofy characters somehow make you feel something from. Yeah! Ah! And I don't know if I really recognize that this week, or this past couple times, because like I'm just playing Japanese games right now. We're playing, you know, Ace Attorney, we're playing Yakuza games, and we're playing Bayonetta now. Like, it's really apparent. Yes, thank you for gifting that sub to Shiro. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope work's going well. Phoenix Wright. Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him as of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of the fresh lemon, you see. With him and fresh lemon. Is he an actor? He talks too fast. Who's hemorrhoids? Huh? Definitely serious for every return and departure. Oh. Too many people to come back. This game came out early 2000s. It's still good. Wow. not a cold center in the waterfall. Pink Princess trading card said she can't buy him where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? Exactly how it is in the Chainsaw Man, regardless if it's a good guy or a bad guy. Wait, like the show? I still haven't watched the anime. I watched like a couple episodes, but I forgot to go back to it, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, who's that? You wanna talk? Let's talk about Pink Princess, alright? Thanks for the hydrate. Everyone drink some water. Watched first episode, went back and restarted. Yeah, I think I need to restart because I was like half paying attention. I watched like maybe 3 episodes. I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. Oh, okay. Another picture of everyone. Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. Oh, is Mia there? Oh, that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Let me see the photo. Show me the photo. Have we already finished the game? I know! Well, I guess we finished the first game, technically. Because, you know, it's a trilogy. I think. So, like, apparently, the original game only had 4 episodes. They were explaining this in chat earlier, but when like the next game came out or something, or the Game Boy edition came out, they added another episode, and it's a little different. Saving, but we're not gonna play that tonight. No. We will watch the little cliffhanger teaser thing, and then we will get off. Oh yeah, the style is very different looking right now. Interesting. Someone gets stabbed. Oh. What? What am I looking at? What? I don't know if this is worse or better than fucking the other cliffhanger. I'm so confused. No. Get me out of here. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nope. Looking forward to see you play the next one. The one character though, phew, my nerves will work. Do you hear me? Can't wait for you to play this next one. So the next one's crazy? Is that what you're saying? We'll be playing that next Monday. Exit, please. Oh,